is experimental, right? All these other things are there. Our focus is on Explorer only because we are having the data set in our hands. Okay, we will use this Explorer and input this file. Okay, here we are also having program, visualization, tools, and help on the top. This menu is for the program, visualization, tools, and help. We can use the visualization to plot something. So the first thing everyone can do is uh, you might have received this data set in this format. In the book 1 you have received, right? Like this book 1 you have received, sheet 1, sheet 2, right? You have received like this. You name it as data set 1. You open the data set and paste the values of power, speed, spot diameter, width from the row 1 onwards. Okay. So you open this previous book, you just copy all these values, all these 14 values, right? Then you paste in the new Excel sheet like this, and you save this one as .csv. Okay, Excel book it is saying, you can see csv utf8. In this format you can save. Okay, so this is the first step. You have to download the software and you have to keep your data saved in the .csv format. Okay, so this is the regression problem. First one is the regression problem. We will be classifying based on the width. So up to here CSV file everyone have saved. You can save it. .csv file I have already saved it, so it is showing yes I have saved. Okay, so everyone has done this this step. Yes, you can save it in the .csv file. You open the Excel file and save it in a new Excel file, the data beginning from row 1, and save in the .csv file. Okay, save in the .csv file. So if you have done, you can let me know, then I will go. I hope everyone has saved the file in CSV. So the first one you have to click is Explorer. Okay, so once you click the Explorer, you will see a menu like this: pre-process, classify, cluster. I hope you can see all these things. Pre-process, you can see in your individual screen also whether you are able to open this one. Pre-process, classify, cluster, and other things. In the pre-process, you have to click open file. You have to click open file, and wherever you have saved your file in .csv, you browse that file. Okay, wherever you have saved the file, you browse that file. Okay, I have saved in the desktop. I went to desktop, then file types, ARFF it is there. You go to CSV data files. CSV data files, in the bottom you can click file type as .csv. You can see I have saved in dataset 1, dataset 2. Okay, first dataset 1, dataset 2. So I will select the first data set. Okay, dataset 1. I hope it is clear. Should I go slow? It is clear. Spot dia and width. Speed, spot dia and width. You have to tick all these things because we want to import all this data of speed, spot dia and width. We have to import all these 3 data, right? Power is missing, power heading is missing, so we have to see why power heading is missing. Okay, let me save again. Power is there, power is missing, so let me save again in the dataset 1 underscore CSV. Current format. It is not saving. This is Office Calc. What is this software? Excel file into .csv file. One step is done. The second step is open this software. You should see the screen. Open this software. You should see this screen. Go to the next tab. On the top you can see classify. Right? On the top you can see classify. Go to classify. Click classify. Click the tab classify. You should see a screen like this. Right? Can you see this one?
Yes, sir.
Right? I will go to the next step. So you just follow this one carefully. Left side you are seeing classifier, right? Left side you are seeing classifier. You have to choose your algorithm here. You have to choose which type of algorithm I want to use. Okay? Choose in the functions. Okay? There is something called functions here. You click functions. Okay? There is a small arrow. You can click on the arrow. It will come down and you can select multi-layer perceptron. Multi-layer perceptron. Again I am showing choose. 90% is done. Okay. So you can use this entire data as a training set. Okay. You can use this entire data as a training set, or you can play with this data set. If you click the percentage, you can enter the percentage for the training and the remaining will be for the testing. Okay. At the moment you just forget about training, testing, all this extra terms. Okay. You just go for the training only. Simple training will be going. Okay. I'm using all the data to train my algorithm. Right. I click the training and you click more options. You click more options. You click more options and this options menu should come. This options menu is there now on your screens.
Yes, sir.
This options menu is there on your screens now. Then it's fine. Now somewhere we have to save the output file, right? Somewhere we have to save the output file. So output predictions, choose, I will be saving in the plain text format. Okay. So in the output predictions, choose plain text format. Output predictions, choose plain text format. So everyone has done up to here?
Yes, sir.
Plain text, right? So your job is done up to 98%. Just you have to click the start button. Algorithm will solve it. Okay. Then click OK. Right? Click OK. So you have given the data. You have also selected the algorithm. You also selected the output file, how it has to be stored. Then you simply click the start. Okay. And here, actually, if you have not noticed, it has automatically taken width as a output parameter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can see here width as a output parameter. If you want to change, you can drop down. If you think that this is not taking correctly, you can drop down and change your parameter as a output. Then you can click start. Click start. So your results are done. Although this software will not give the graphs, okay, your model is now done. So this is visible now for your screens as well, right? Then you can appreciate that your first machine learning algorithm problem has been solved based on the training data set. You can see the instances, actual value and predicted value, and also you can see error, right? So these are the rows, these are the columns you can see. You just copy all the columns. You can just copy all the columns. So before in the break I was doing this one. Just copy all the columns and something like this it will come, right? So the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 10 only I have copied. Then the first actual values and the predicted values. Actual values and predicted values. And what I will be doing, I will draw a graph. Insert between the actual values and the predicted values. Now I have drawn a graph, right? I am not able to understand because of this heavy axis. I will reduce this axis. Okay. I will go to the format axis. I will start from 0.5 because you can see from 0.5 only the values are there. right? And here also I will start from the 0.5. 0.5. Okay. Now I don't know what is this one, right? I have entered some data. I've got the plot, right? I've got this plot. Now how to understand this one? Okay. So now you have to add a trend line for this one. Okay. Now you have to add a trend line. You can click on the graph, add trend line. Okay. Add a trend line. So if you see, this is exactly 45 degrees to the XY axis, right? So above this line, whatever it is there, it is having a bead width of higher value. Below this one, whatever data points are having, it is having a bead width or whatever the width output we have taken as low values. If bead width is high, maybe it is a defective.